So we all know, so we all know that Father's Day is approaching us, and every year that's always a very difficult and challenging subject for a lot of us for so many reasons. As I look around the room, I pretty much know everybody's story. I know some of you all's father died when you was young. I know some of you all never had an opportunity to meet your father. Some of you all's father is not involved in your life on a consistent basis. So I get that. So when Father's Day is coming up, it's a little bit challenging because we don't have many stories to discuss. So as I look around the room, you don't have to raise your hand about, I don't ever see my daddy, or my daddy died when I was younger, or my daddy said he's coming to see me, he never shows up. Because I remember hearing a story on last year that that somebody's daddy was coming to pick them up, and they literally sat on the side of the door from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and dad never showed up. And I know that's got to be tough. I know that's got to be very, very hard. And so what I want to talk to you about today is how we're going to cope and how do we adjust when dad is not involved. And he's not involved for a number of reasons. One thing I do know is that the reason he's not involved is not because of something that you did. I have no idea why dads are not involved in their sons' lives or daughters' lives, but I do know that the reason they're not is not because of anything that you did. Now, when I look around the room, Father's Day is this Sunday, and some of you won't get a chance to see your dad or talk to your dad for a number of reasons. A lot of you will. There are a number of you in here that live with your dad. Then there are a lot of you in here that don't. But just not having dad in your life is very, very challenging at times. Because there are things that you would need to know as a young man that has to come from dad, or uncle, or granddad, or mentor. So if you're out trying to figure out how to be a man, that's difficult to do unless you are connected to a man. That's why a number of you moms and dads have you in this program to make you a better person, to make you a better man, so that you can learn life skills and social skills and different skills like that you learn from a man. Now, when Father's Day comes, how many of y'all do know that Father's Day is Sunday? Okay. So on Father's Day, we're not going to make Father's Day cards here, but we will have people, different dads, such as myself, that's going to come out this week and encourage you. But I know it's difficult, fellas. I hear your stories about what you go through at home because you don't see dad enough. I hear stories from some of you that have a dad in the home and can't really get a good relationship with him. In regards to what somebody tell you, in regards to you hear that your dad is this bad person, or your dad is that bad person, in regards to what people think about your dad, at the end of the day, he's still your dad. That doesn't change. He's going to always be your father, okay? And he's not involved. That's something that, he has to deal with. But you try to fight through that. I know it's difficult because you go to school and you see different people with their dads. You go to the park, you see different people coach their dads. And then you look around and you say, well, why is my dad doing this? Why isn't my dad doing that? Well, I don't know the answer for that. But I do encourage each of you, if you have access to your dad's phone number, or your mom has his phone number, I encourage you to reach out to your dad and wish him a happy Father's Day. In regards to how mad you are with him, in regards to what you heard he did, or what you feel like he didn't do. It's important that you reach out to your dad on Father's Day. Okay? That's important. Father's Day is just as important as Mother's Day. However, it doesn't get the recognition it gets because most of you all have a mom that's involved in your life every day. Okay? Okay, Malik.